Hi all, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I am going to discuss about ASP.NET page postbacks. So if you have any doubts on .NET, ASP.NET, IIS, etc., please watch my previous videos in my YouTube channel. So let's go into the session. So what is ASP.NET postback? Postback is the name given to the process of submitting an ASP.NET page to the server for processing. Postback is actually sending all the information from client to the web server. Then web server process all those contents and return back to the client. Most of the time ASP control will cause a postback like button click etc. But some of the ASP.NET controls, unless you tell them to do the postback, it won't do. Okay, like list box, index changed, etc. So ASP.NET page is postback property is a property of the ASP.NET page that tells whether or not the page is on its initial load or if a user has performed a button on your web page that has caused the page to the postback itself. The value of the page.ispostback property will be set to true when the page is executing after a postback and false otherwise. We can check the value of this property based on the value and we can populate the controls on the page. Each postback is normally used on the page load event to detect if the web page is getting generated due to postback requested by a control on the page or if the page is getting loaded for the first time. So let's check the practical implementation of postback. Okay, let us check how we can implement page postback in ASP.NET. First of all, you have to open Visual Studio. I have already opened Visual Studio here. So I just opened that one. And here I have created a contact us page here. There only two labels are there. If you go to the design, I just made a contact us page with the title contact us and the name email. Two labels are there. Okay, in the default .aspx, actually I am going to add one text box here. Now here you can see standard and HTML. Okay, from the standard you can drop one text box. That means it's an ASP text box. Okay, and I am also adding one HTML text box. This is HTML text box. Okay, I'm drag and drop here. Okay, also I am adding one button. Okay, I'm added one button also. Okay, change the name of the button as I'm going to change it as click. Okay, so let us see if you run this code. Okay, if you run this code, you can see that it has been loaded like this. Okay, two text boxes and one button. So I am giving some text over the text boxes. So let us check first. So I am giving ASDF in the first text box, and here I am giving check. Okay, now we can see this is the HTML text box and this is SPX text box. Okay, I'm going to click on the button. Let us see what will happen. Okay, I click the button. Now I can see my SPX text box still contains the words which I have already typed, but in the HTML control I couldn't see the text. Okay, it has been gone. You do guys know why it is happened like that? So the SPX test box, which is some state management already have taken. So that's why the characters are still there. Okay, input text box, HTML text box, it doesn't have functionality like that. So the text which we have entered, those are gone. Okay, why it is happening? Because if you click the button, the page is reloading. Okay, if you check here, you could see that you check here, you could see that in the click button, when I am clicking the button, the page is reloading here. Okay, so that is why the text which are vanished from HTML text box. Okay, now coming back to my page again, whenever you are clicking a button or any SPX control, so the page will be posted to the server. Okay, yeah, so if you are clicking this button, that means you will have a click event created over there. Okay, for checking the postback property, what you have to do is you have to select this button and check for the postback URL. Okay, I'm checking in the properties of that button. Now I can see the here I can see the postback URL. Okay, so I am giving that postback property to the contact us page. Okay, so whenever I'm clicking this button from the default SPX page, then this page will redirect to the contact us page. Okay, let us check how it is working. Okay, so I'm going to run this code. So I'm clicking this button. Yeah, now the page is redirected to the contact us page. Okay, there you can see name, email, etc. Okay, now we can come back to our design again, and I'm changing this postback property. Also, I am going to add one more ASP control here. So these all are the ASPX controls. So I am picking a list box here. Okay. So let us see what happened in the click event. Yeah, we can see how we can use the do postback property inside your page. Okay, so in the page load event, this is the page load event. I'm going to add the list box name is list box one. Okay, list box one. Okay, dot add, sorry, dot items dot add, giving it as okay. I am giving three values here. Okay, first of all I am giving it as item. First item is item 1, second is item 2, third is item 3. Okay, now I have added, okay, now I have added three items in the page load event. So let us see what will happen. I am running. Okay, I am clicking the button. So now you can see it is added. Again it is added. Now it was in the beginning only item 1, item 2, item 3 loaded only once. Now it is loaded twice. See this. Why it is loaded? Because in the page load event, initially it will load page load. At times it is created for once. Okay. Then when I am clicking on the button, then postback event happened. Okay. Whenever the postback event happen, then the page will get reload again. So when page is getting reloading, at time all of the events which will take place. We have already discussed about the page events as p.NET lifecycle events and all. So that time you can see there are number of events are there that will taken place like pre-render, page load, page unload, init, etc. Those events will fire. Then after firing, then you will get the uh, then it will fire the click event. So if you are writing something here like response dot write clicked. Okay, I'm giving a text like this. Okay, So this click event will fire after every ASP.NET lifecycle events. Okay, let us see. Now only once it is loaded, item 1, item 2, item 3 loaded only for once. When I am clicking this button, now this message is come. Before the message come, this has been loaded twice. So after every lifecycle event, this click event fired and this message displayed. Okay. Okay. Now, like if you do not want to display these items many times, we can handle those things by using postback property, by using the ASP.NET postback property. Okay, let's see how we can use that. Okay, for using that you have to declare that postback property here. So that postback property name is postback. Okay, let us check whether this is postback property is true or not. If is postback is not, means it is not true, then this will taken place. Okay, that means whenever page load event happen, then only this will display. In the other times, when the page reloading, whenever the click event or something else is fired, that time it will check whether it is postback or not. Then if it finds it is not a postback, then only add. If it is a postback, it won't add. So let us run the code. Okay, I'm going to run this program. Clicked. Okay, now in the page load event fired, so it is checking whether it is postback or not. In the first page load event, it is showing that it is page load event is false. Okay, that is why it will come under the if loop. So it has been loaded once. Okay, then now I am going to click on the click button. Let me click on that one. So yeah, I clicked on that one. Now we can see the postback event is true. Okay, so it won't come under the if loop and it will directly go to the old lifecycle events of ASP.NET page, and after that it will come to the button click event, then it will display the clicked. Okay, let us see what will happen. I'm going to continue. So we can see that clicked is came here, and we can see the items not loaded again. It has been loaded only once. Okay, before we can see whenever we were not using the postback property, we can see that it was loading many times. Now it has been loaded only once. Okay, this concludes our today's session. If you like this video, please like, comment and subscribe. Thank you for watching my YouTube channel. Thank you.